money for nothing, just for free.
Hey guys, here's another update on the Fusion Strike PC ETB. I thought I had gotten my call wrong. You know, wasn't going to reach 330 days because we were kind of stuck at 275 after 3 weeks. So I kind of forgot about the video, but one of my subscribers, DA52000, sent me a message the other day and said, hey man, there was a massive buyout on TCG Player. 25 were bought the other day and the lowest listed was 330. I was like, wow, I couldn't believe it. So I asked him if I could, I had permission to talk about this comment. And we had, he said it was okay and everything. I went and checked the charts and yeah, pretty crazy action we saw. Technically, I did hit 300 at 30 days, but if you held on for 33, 34, whew, did even better. Let's get into the charts there. All right, guys, so very impressive run. We're sitting at 340 on TCG Player, and even more impressive is the rarity. 13 are listed. That's it on TCG Player, 13. That's freaking crazy. All right, so we got a damaged one for here for 300. And then I want to see what the highest price is. We have one page. 700 is the top one. One seller has 2. Another seller has 3. You have only 2 sellers with multiple boxes, and one has 2 and the other has 3. This thing looks really rare, guys. This might have been short printed. Like really short printed. It might be a good idea if you're late to the party. You might want to pick one up still. It's pretty good. I mean, honestly, though, if I was going to buy 2 or 3 of these or a Final Fantasy Collector Booster, I'm going with the Final Fantasy Collector Booster. But, especially with the performance this has just had. But, I mean, if you're strictly Pokemon, and you're looking something long-term is going to perform well, I think this is still going to be a great long-term play. It might dump down a little bit because of this buyout once people realize, oh, more money. A couple of sellers might come to market, but it doesn't seem like there's going to be that many, or at least none that can really damage the price. I mean, we don't know. There could be a Rudy stockpile holder, and maybe his sell price was 300 and he sees the market now and he starts offloading. Who knows? But from what we can tell right now, what the supply is, it pretty much looks like. Okay, guys, so over here on eBay, we have some better options. Got a couple in the low 300s, around 310, 312. We got one on auction that ends to Monday at 9 p.m. Current bid is at $230 plus $12.99 shipping. And then they go up from those 3 boxes, they go up to $350. And there's a couple at 2 at $350, and then $400 it goes to. So these are just gapping up. One guy's offering a Fusion Strike booster box and PC ETB with acrylic case for $1,200. It's a little expensive, but price will probably get there. Some cases, $1,300 for a case. This is Reed, so there might be something wrong with that. Another Reed description on a case, $1,250. $1,555. Wow, almost $1,600 for a case. $3,000 for another case. Wait, what? Here's one for $250. I'm gonna read this description. Yeah, what's wrong with it? Very small 1-inch slit in the wrap in the back. Let's see what that picture looks like. That one? No, that's a seal line. That's no very small slit, buddy. That's 1 inch wide. God damn. plus you got damage to the box there. I can see why it's listed so low now. Alright, guys. That's a big discount on a damaged box if you're willing to do that. But, when it comes down to sell, you got to go well below market too on that. Alright, guys. So I think that's all I got to say about that. I'm really happy that I thought this was going to be a failed prediction, but, with a decent upside still came in the meantime. But it exceeded the prediction just a couple days later, so I'm really happy about that. And I had no idea how little the supply would be after it did this, but there's not much out there, guys. I hope you have one. I hope you got one. I know this has been my best Pokemon call on the channel, but I plan to have other ones in the future. I hope I haven't checked on the Evolving Skies packs recently. I know they went up and then came back down a little bit around if you can get them under 25 still. I haven't checked the price. Get them. Sleeve boosters, same thing. If you get them under 30, buy them. I think that's a done deal though. I don't think you can find a sleeve booster under 30 anymore. And the ETBs, I haven't checked the prices recently, but I'm pretty sure they're above 300. I think I made a recommendation around right under 250 before they hit 250. So that's all, guys. Have a good one.